I watched hundreds of hours of college basketball this season, so you didn't have to. And why the heck is this Auburn team so dang hard to beat? One thing I know for sure is that this guy saves his bag of tricks until it's winning time. Bruce Pearl knew exactly what he wanted to go to down the stretch, and he waited till the perfect moment to implement the strategy. Alright, so what am I talking about? Well, with 12:26 left in the game, Michigan was up 48-39 and in a position to take over. And I gotta give myself some props here because here's me in a black sweatshirt talking about a preview to the game and what I think Auburn should attack. Auburn's been tearing up drop coverage all year, and that's what Michigan tends to do is drop their bigs. I'm curious if Dusty's going to push his bigs up a little bit towards the perimeter to meet Auburn's guards more at the point of attack. Just a funny side note here is that Bruce Pearl is stacking his fist to show what play they're in, and then Trey Donaldson, who transferred out of Auburn, is also stacking his fist. But guess what? No amount of indicating what play it is going to stop it because Michigan had no answer on how to handle ball screens around the perimeter. There's drop coverage, and then there's whatever Vlad did here because he was almost under the bucket by the time Pettiford shot this. Here's Denver Jones getting a screen and then a rescreen from Janai when he didn't have enough space on the first screen, and then he knocks this down. Once Dusty saw this 2 times, he'd had enough and he started to make an adjustment. And like I said in that preview video, I was wondering if he would have Vlad meet him more at the point of attack, and that's what Dusty decided to do after the timeout. But I'm telling you, these guards are really good. So Denver just hits this one in Vlad's face anyways, even though he steps up. So then on the next play off this handoff, Denver just hesitates for a second, and Vlad, just getting a shot hit right in his face, tries to step up sooner, and of course, it's just a hesitation that Denver blows by him and makes this layup. So Dusty on strategy number 3 decides to switch, and when you got a Vlad switch onto Pettiford, Pettiford's probably the worst guy in the country to have Vlad try to guard. So how about strategy number 4, a hard hedge and then getting back? Well, that strategy is probably the one that in hindsight Dusty should have implemented a little bit earlier, but here's Pettiford just hitting this ridiculous and one fadeaway anyways. After this high screen barrage from Auburn, Michigan went from up 9 with 12:30 left to losing the game by 13 points.